Hey, Cuddlebug. You cuddling?
Yep.
That's what you do best, Arthur. Oh, don't you stick your tongue out at me.
Kisses.
That's why he likes to cuddle. Because he's like, tasty skin. Morning.
Good morning.
So, we just watched an interesting movie called Compliance. Now I've periodically stuck to like my top three like most depressing movies as being like Dancer in the Dark, Dear Zachary, and Plague Dogs. I think I have a new one to add to that list. I find it pretty sad.
It's sad, but I think I wouldn't put it in a depressing category for me.
No? Oh.
No, it'd be like a sickening
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
category. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's just hard to watch.
Very
hard to watch.
Very difficult to watch.
Yeah. Basically what it's about is like just this guy calls this fast food restaurant and he just like he pretends to be a police officer and he like tells them what to do to this like one girl because they're like, oh, she stole. So they basically like he like instructs them to do periodically like worse and worse things to her, and they just listen because they're like, oh, he's a police officer, we should listen to what he says. So it's pretty bad. And the worst thing about it, which is also the best thing about it, I guess, is that it's based very closely based on true events that happened like in the early 90s. Apparently, and yeah, there was like 70
cases.
70 different cases, but this was like the big one. So that's the thing. We watched the movie and then we read up a bunch of stuff about it afterwards, and we're just like, that's crazy. So yeah, it's just about people like blindly following orders of people that they assume are in places of power, and also just this one person just making it his life to just torment other people just for whatever, just for fun. So it's a very, very difficult movie to watch. Very, I don't know.
Very real and very, I don't know how to describe what
like,
it does to you.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
The realizing like why would someone do that, but also putting yourself in that situation and saying like, I would never do something like that, but you don't know that, because you know that now obviously with the knowledge of it, you're like, yeah, I would never have done that, but who knows, kind of a thing. Like you would hope, like you would think like no, never. Like in either being the victim or being the someone following the orders, you're like, no, I wouldn't do that, but who knows, like. And yeah, the whole thing's kind of like an allude to the Stanley Milgram experiments that were like, what was that, in like the 60s or the 70s? So yeah, Compliance, really, really good movie.
Hard to watch.
Very hard to watch. If like that kind of stuff bugs you, I'd say maybe still watch it, because I think it's kind of good that you get bothered by it. I think it's good that we're uncomfortable, because that's you're supposed to be uncomfortable about it.
Yeah, but
if obviously, yes, if
it
it's
depends on your sensitivity to the subject
just
matter.
realize that it's
very, very harsh and very, very real.
Yeah.
And it makes you want to throw up.
Yeah, there was a couple times where I thought we might
continue.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have to stop watching it because Lydia was getting really uncomfortable. I was getting uncomfortable too, but I think it's definitely a lot more from a girl perspective because the
Victim is a
the
girl.
victim is a girl, and they kind of play towards that, obviously. So very uncomfortable,
Very uncomfortable.
but good.
But like, it's a bad movie because of the subject matter, but it's a good movie because it forces you to examine the situation, and it rings with truth because we read the actual scenario of what actually had happened, and it pretty much matched up perfectly.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a good movie. It's a good movie because it's bad. It's
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It's a strong subject.
Yes.
It's a bad subject. It's like, it's like it's like saying that, a World War II movie about like a concentration camp is a good movie because it's like, yes, it's bad subject matter, but it's a good movie because it's examining that subject matter.
Yeah. It's forcing you to look at it.
Exactly.
And making you feel uncomfortable, which is what you should feel in this situation.
Yeah.
And making you yell at the TV at the people who are just blindly following this, and like, how can you make that, imagine that to be real. 3.5 hours.
That was going on, yeah.
3.5 hours.
Like,
you can't wait for a cop for 3.5 hours. A cop would show up.
yeah.
Everything doesn't add up, but they get little tidbits, and it makes them think one thing when it actually happened another way. Like, the supervisor, he was describing a generic person, and then she thought of Becky.
Yeah.
So she said that name, and then he's like, oh yeah, we have it filed under Rebecca.
Yeah.
Why didn't he say that first?
Yeah, exactly.
But then she thought he gave her the name.
Mm-hmm.
It got twisted in her mind, and
Yeah.
then they just assume everything's correct, and it's not. And how can you fall for this?
Yeah, well, they're just persuaded by a smooth talker.
Yep.
Well, it's just really messed up stuff.
Cupcakes! Well, this one's wrong now. Let's see. I got one. Lid. Best cupcake ever. And it's mine. I like cupcakes. Do you like cupcakes? You can't have it because there's chocolate on it.
Hey.
Mmm.
I don't know, I found that so funny.
That's so fun.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know, we're in a giggly mood. Or what?
Said I can't get you to laugh a second.
No, it's funny only once.
Oh.
Yeah, not funny again. I'm in a giggly mood because we've just been watching comedy stuff all day. Sitting here watching some QI and relaxing. Or do you want to watch something else now?
I like QI.
I like QI. Or just relaxing, watching some shows on the internet. And having just a lazy day. I think we were just, we did watch another movie. We watched Steam Boy, so that's not quite as emotionally draining as Compliance. And now we need a laugh. We've been needing a laugh, so we're giggling at stuff. We also watched most of the Amy Schumer special that was on
I like
on
that.
the Comedy Channel, and there's been previews for it lately, and I'm like, oh, we need to Lydia, you need to watch that. You'd like it.
I've never heard you say that to me ever.
I have.
You have not.
Well, then I've said it in my brain,
Yeah.
and you should.
And I wasn't there
Well,
because I've never seen a preview for it either.
Well, you should just know.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, yeah, Lydia would really like Amy Schumer. So.
I do.
And you knew. I swore I've told you about it before.
No, you
Oh.
have not.
Okay.
You haven't.
Okay.
I turned to her on my own.
I'm surprised because I've been constantly saying like, I'm like, oh man, Lydia needs to watch Amy Schumer. Yeah.
But you haven't been saying it.
Arthur, you should be like a death metal singer. I think he's encountered his reflection, and he's not too happy about it. He was sitting over there, growling forever. I'm like, why is he growling? I noticed that with the angle, he was seeing me as a reflection sitting over there, and it was scaring him. And now he sees himself.
What's in the fireplace? What's in the fireplace? Smooth moves.
Ow.
What did you do that for?
He tripped.
I noticed. Why were you going that way?
That's good to be in the reflection of the fire. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm really tired. He's pretending to cry. I find it really funny. Which is dangerous. Because her fake crying is a lot like her real crying. So if she was actually crying, I'd be in a lot of trouble for laughing at her. But she's faking. I think I'm good. Can you let them know that you're joking? Otherwise it makes me look really bad. Oh, that was one of those laughs that's like painful.
You had the
painful
funniest face in the world. Like, we didn't capture it when you were full crazy laugh.
Because you were still putting on your act, and then you looked at me and you like
spit flying.
You're just like
it was.
I was trying my hardest not to laugh because I was like
everything was straining and
kind of like maybe she's actually not faking that she's crying.
Everything was, your face was just like wrong. And it was,
I was like
horrifying. Or just.
I'll give you some privacy there, buddy. Oh, wingback chair. You're the perfect sleep chair.
Do you like wingback chair more than you like me?
No.
Are you lying to me?
No.
You already pandered to the camera.
I did not have a little moment with the camera. No. Sure. Like something like this? No, I didn't do that.
But you just did. Stop it.
Alright, I need to go to bed.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, you don't have to, but I am.
Yeah.
Okay?
I win.
Whatever, you win.
Okay, tomorrow the first person who wakes up has to clean up my room.
Okay. Good night. Oh, Arthur.
It's you.
We love you, buddy, but you kind of got a tiny brain sometimes.